In the name of God, and prayers and peace be upon the messenger of God. May the peace and blessings of God be upon our master, Muhammad, and his family and companion. May the peace, blessings, and mercy of God be upon you. God willing, we will make Egyptian-style meat shawarma together today in a very easy way. God willing, you will like it. We begin in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. I have a kilo or a quarter of meat. This meat was in the freezer, so it has a little bit of a freezing percentage. It is better that we cut it. It still has a freezing percentage. I take a piece of meat like this. Cutting it in a direction perpendicular to the direction of the tissue means not cutting it in a direction parallel to the fabrics, so that the loofah does not become long and does not dry out well. It is the direction of the tissue. It is okay. I will cut it like this. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, I will try to cut very small or very thin slices, and in order for the slices to fit together, the knife must be well sharpened. After I cut the meat into slices, I will start marinating it. This meat is a quarter kilogram, and I will put 4 tablespoons of plain white vinegar on it, in the name of God. Letting it help the texture of the meat tenderize and cook quickly, and at the same time it also makes it taste sweet. I put 2 tablespoons of oil in it, in the name of God. The oil will also tenderize it. Spices, a teaspoon of ton powder. This is what I make at home. God willing, I will put it for you in the description box under the video, with a small spoonful of onion powder, a small spoonful of meat or 7 Bahara powder, a small spoonful of paprika, a small spoonful of paprika or sweet red pepper, and a small spoonful of cumin, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and I add about half a teaspoon of black pepper and a teaspoon of salt. I turn the meat very well in the management, and then I cover it and put it in the refrigerator for an hour or 2. The longer I manage it, the better the result. After the meat has marinated well in the dabla, I will start cooking it. I put a knife on the fire and put some oil in it, in the name of God, just 2 or 3 tablespoons. And I let it heat up well, and after the oil is hot, well, I start to put down the shawarma, in the name of God. I put the meat in one by one so that the sauce does not cool down all at once, and the meat drains my water. But if water comes out, we will leave it until it dries. After that, I add to the meat a chopped onion, about 2 onions, and a pot of pepper, and stir. And with their pen with them, and cover it, remains, and its name, until it continues. I shook half a spoon of salt, so I added 1½ spoons of salt to the whole quantity. Of course, salt and spices as desired. I will continue stirring, and after that, I will let it cook at will. But the meat has already been cooked. It is tastier, but for the vegetables, it is seasoned, and the meat finishes everything else, and I turn it off. Now that the shawarma is cooked, I will add 2 spoons of parsley to it. Leave it uncovered until the water cools down. That's it. The shawarma is ready. The water is gone, and it's gone. I will remove it from the fire and let it cool down for a while, and then we will make shawarma sandwiches. And now, in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, I will start making sandwiches. I bring this nest, shura bread. I am still making it. I have filmed it before. God willing, I will put a link for you in the description box under the video. I add shawarma and some potatoes. Of course, if you want to put clay, you can put any type of vegetable. You can put it and complete the rest in the same way. The shower should not be too dry so that the living does not get dirty. After that, I put the stove on the fire and put some oil in it to toast the sambashas in it. And I put the sandwich. That's it. The shawarma sandwiches are ready. Here it is. They are, God willing. Very complimentary. Try it, God willing. You will like it. Thanks.